Gaza is not the only city in the world suffering from starvation and siege. Al-Fasher in North Darfur, Sudan is also enduring a similar reality of blockade and hunger, yet with far less media attention. The Rapid Support Forces RSF militia has imposed a siege on Al-Fasher since May 2024, cutting off food and medical supplies. Civilians in the city and surrounding areas, including displaced persons camps like Zamzam and Abu Shok, are being heavily bombarded. In March and April 2025, RSF launched violent assaults on both camps, resulting in the killing of hundreds of civilians and massive damage to medical and civilian infrastructure. Since the outbreak of conflict in April 2023, over 780,000 people have been displaced from Al-Fasher and Zamzam camp, with nearly 500,000 displaced in April-May 2025 alone. Children under 5 years old among the displaced are suffering from severe malnutrition. One report indicates that around 38% are malnourished, with 11% in critical condition. It was officially declared that parts of North Darfur, including Zamzam camp, had entered IBC Phase 5 famine since August 2024, and that the designation was later expanded to include more areas around Al-Fasher. Camp residents report that they eat only once a day or less, and that some have resorted to eating wild plants just to survive. In January 24, 2025, more than 70 people, including women and children, were killed in a drone strike in the Saudi Maternity Hospital in Al-Fasher, one of the last remaining functional hospitals in the city. Hospitals, schools, markets, and water stations have been bombed or looted, and most essential services in the city and nearby camps have ceased to operate. Humanitarian convoys have been targeted and attacked, most recently in June 2025, when 5 people were killed while waiting for clearance to enter Al-Fasher. The convoy, including vehicles from WFP and UNICEF. Organizations such as Save the Children and IRC have warned that civilians in Al-Fasher are facing catastrophic conditions and that the total closure of roads is rapidly escalating the crisis. Al-Fasher is no different from Gaza in the use of siege and starvation as weapons of war. The deliberate deprivation of food has turned into calculated weapon, a life or death conspiracy against children and families. What is happening in Al-Fasher is a human-made siege, an open famine, a deliberate assault on civilians, and the denial of the most basic necessities of life. While Gaza receives greater international media coverage, the tragedy of Al-Fasher deserves equal global attention and outrage.